Last pick of a Sven. Sven, a bit interesting, very survivable. I think he's going to be able to just tank a lot of the magic damage, the AoE damage.
So he's just going to look to pull some creep waves, get chased out by X-Nova quite a bit here, as this Ogre who's just going to punch him. But full free farm, importantly for Ame. That's the one we're looking at. The Sven is getting no pressure on him whatsoever.
Oh, bit of a lift back onto Solo, dragging him into the creep wave. FY! He'll set up for first blood. Solo stepping a little too far forward.
He has a skill of Gush, but he has the skill point of Gush, but no mana just yet. And Roger is making the move over.
And he's got that arcane range, so it's likely that he's going to get the chance to get a couple of fishes out. So we'll see the opening, and they go, collapsing in onto Chalice. TP over will be coming through from the Ogre. They're blocking Chalice off. F5's there with the new cut to Ramsey, but Ramsey starts to shift, turns towards F1, has to wait for Matt over towards the trees and out of there. Chalice still alive. PSG.LGD will be able to keep Checklist safe with the support rotation. They're still trying to poke. In fact, Chalice, he's come back up. The curse is on, and Chalice will still end up going down. Now VP turning their attention over towards X-Nova. They're going to try and chase for another. The Fade Bolt from FY will come out.
There's just too many creeps. They clipped the wave onto the tower too, so they just continue diving forward.
Yeah, those stacked up creeps working against PSG.LGD there in that sense. And in fact, VP, they're still poking and they're still fighting. PSG.LGD is trying to come back in for the rune contest, but VP's already picked it up.
Pasha dropping low from the cleave. Be careful not to step up too far. A couple more hits and a stun, and he probably can go down here. And Pasha, he stepped up.
Pasha getting a little shaky on the main stage. We saw some of those deaths from Pasha in the group stage.
Yeah, if he got
sure
lucky,
the team would have hoped that it sort of left those behind, but
he did get the Drunken Brawler off before the attack, so it was like a 50-50 chance, but still.
But you shouldn't play for that sort of RNG. That's not good odds.
Yeah. So a little bit of mirror movements coming into play here from both sides.
Now we'll see who's able to start the fight first as Ame. Getting close to no one starts to poke. Right, we'll get the wraparound. They've been blocked up, kept on the high ground. There's the ult from Pasha. They're ready to run them down. They're straight away on top of the gyrocopter. Somnus is in trouble. They've taken him out. The rest of LGD will be able to get away, but again, Roger blocking off the entire team with that Fisher. They're even going to be able to look to chase Ame a little bit, but the split will end. They won't push it any further still, though.
Looks like Ramsey's still going to be going for that Linken's first item. Probably the Linken's into the Aghanims in this game, as the panel was mentioning. Such a good Aghs game, as he has that Earthshaker on his team. But the Linken's very good versus those instant disables, in particular the Rubik.
Roger. Again, he's coming with the wraparound onto mid, looking for FY. FY has got the heal stolen.
But the poison and the Arcane Curse, he's ticking away. Goodbye.
They got him. A lot of damage over time, as you say, those two spells.
They're trying to take advantage here of the slight time that they expect the Brew ult to be down, but Brew ult's going to be back up in about 5 seconds. Pasha does have a TP. He's setting up immediately. Yeah, defense of the mid tower.
And again, Roger. He keeps blocking LGD off. They keep coming over to VP's half of the map, and they can't get back to their own. X-Nova's trapped. Roger himself, can he get away there with the telekinesis from FY, dragging him back into the missile combo. Stuns out Roger. He's still alive. LGD cannot get the trade kill as Ame tries to move forward, but all the damage over time is a pretty sizable heal bomb. Flipping Ramsey's looking for Ame. Ame's dead. Double confirmed in Chalice. It's a 5-man ravage, but is there the follow-up? Sticks a pop. VP, they're back up to full. They'll collapse immediately onto Somnus. They'll get themselves another Chalice, will be able to escape. But VP, they are outplaying and coordinating these team fights to perfection. This force that enables the morph so early on. It doesn't matter if Ramses is committing, getting low on the HP, because there will be that burst heal and time for him to shift back. He can play so aggressive. Pasha, and he's catching them off a little bit. Now down bottom.
They don't have enough.
The split's going to be out. They're going to look towards Ame. They're going to surround him. Another heal bomb from no one, bringing Ame down low. Pump the war cry.
They left him.
He's been abandoned. They've abandoned him. They know that there's no hope for Ame. As VP making moves there with just the two of them, taking down Ame, the most farmed hero, of course, on LGD's lineup.
That Dota plus win probability already highly favoring VP. But LGD, they've got their timing now. They've got the blink on Chalice.
They do.
Are they going to put the find anything?
But at the same time, there's also the potential of the global science. They'll find Solos. There won't be a global. Or maybe there will. He's actually still alive because of the fact that Roger's able to throw himself in. Global's out. Roger keeping Solo safe. The heals are there. Chalice will now pop the Ravage. It's a big one for LGD, but can they find any more? They'll start to move across, but to no one with a gush. Another curse thrown out by Solo onto both Xnova and Chalice. They're trying to chase for more here, LGD. Can they still try and push VP out of the pit?
Still sitting around the area.
It's, if they can time it right and get him with the stuns.
There's 15 seconds without Gotcha, but they have BKB on the spot.
Poking Chalice, he'll jump in to get the vision, stun out to Ramses. Now the primal split comes out from VP, and now it becomes a lot harder for LGD to get close to the pit, as Pasha will be able to hold the team away and get that space for Roshan to fall and Aegis to be claimed by Ramses.
They might look for a fight anyway, though, on LGD, because they know that there's no split available. Chalice is committing forward. They're going to have Ravage. They're going to have God Strength and BKB on the Sven. They want somebody here.
They are committing far. You have to be a little wary of Roger having the Echo Slam available, but Somnus is ready to go in underneath the tower. Stuns out from Arme. There's the God Strength, the shallow grave, keeping Roger alive. They'll try and get him out of the It's a fight-man. Ravage jumps in. Echo Slam's out, but he does nothing at all. The BKB's out from Arme. He'll turn over towards no one. The stun control from Xnova isn't enough. No one finally heals. They've got the damage. LGD, they get both. As Chalice sees the perfect opportunity. He's not even done yet. Jumps in for another anchor smash. Keeps that pressure on VP as they're pushed back away from the tier 2 tower. And despite getting the Roche, getting the Aegis,
LGD, they've got creeps hitting the base. They're actually forcing a reaction to the base right now, so they're going to look to make an aggressive play. They're like, all right, Silencer just went top. We can definitely look for a fight right now. With a full butterfly finished up on Somnus. They're jumping for Ramses.
They managed to break the link because they're in with the silence. The global does come out. He did manage to shift before the silence came in. So Ramses has got enough HP to be able to waveform back out of there. Pasha is going to start to fight back with the primal split. Surrounding Xnova, Somnus with the flak will start to kill off the Brewlings very, very quickly. Pasha's got to be careful. Backline Chalice onto the backline. They found Roger. Armo's in with the damage. Roger's dead as well as Ramses. There'll be a buyback from Solo. They can do it. Sorry, it was Ramses as Roger. It was Ramses at the shaky of the bit. Now they get Roger. They've got both of them. It's a triple buyback from VPs. They'll try and turn.
Oh my god.
But that, I mean, I got baited. I saw a shaker die. I was like, Roger's there. I was like, no, hang on. That's Ramses.
A lot of momentum. That's out to me. Look at this, like Somnus, he's super farmed out. Pretty much all the important heroes on the side of PSG.LGD, they have the farm. While on VP, they're really starting to fall behind. That mid game, that early game, that dazzle, sure, no one, he's 4-1-4, but it's a dazzle now at this point. It starts to become very hard.
They're just finding 3 kills across the map. Solo trying to push out that top lane.
Uh-oh.
And the farm rate of Arme's, Sven, and Somnus' gyro is just at a rate that's very hard.
Yep. It's
for
really
the team to keep up with as a whole, and the difference between the supports are there as well. Space is there, easy Roche, easy Aegis for Somnus.
They have to get some better forms of initiation. Roger, having such a solid early game, has not been able to find almost anything after that. Seems like PSG.LGD always seems to know where he is in the fights and catching him at the start. VP, they will look to set up for bounties. Pasta, though, he's very far up and alone.
He's out of the game immediately, walking to his death.
They want more, but they won't find it.
Just have that BKB Ramses, so a little harder for them to catch out.
They're not really splitting up much versus this Morphling. So when I have seen, Xnova though, they're jumping forward for him.
Gonna try for the quick kill with the waveform, and they have to try to get them more. Is he trouble? Roger's gonna buy him some safety as he jumps in with the Echo. Global popped as well as VP will try and chase for another. They blocked off Chalice with the Fisher. He's very tanky.
I want to buy a butterfly, but sometimes you just don't have the slots for it. This time he's feeling super confident. They have a 20k gold lead. VP starting to trickle their way out forward here. What can they find?
Ramses. He's going to try and look for the opening. They get the ball shot to the 2, but he's in on the back. 2 man's one. In with the goal straight. Silence is dead. They'll be able to save it, Pasha, for a little bit with that shallow grip, but he's silenced, surrounded by Somnus. Pasha's dead. No one's taken out. Sentry's in position, so they'll kill him off through the Glimmer Cape as no one buys back. And Arme finds him hiding in the trees. Roger, as this is just getting very, very nasty for VP. Every single fight, every single play. I mean, poor Xnova, he's taking one for the team this game.
Oh, for sure.
He is the only guy that's died on LGD's lineup, it feels like, in the last 20 minutes, right? It's got to feel rough for VP. I mean, they know they've only killed the Ogre. They cannot kill anyone else, it seems, on PSG.LGD's team.
Oh, look at this, too. A bit of a, quickly. Quick easy kill there from it. Bit of an unorthodox build. Another Basher being built up on a gyrocopter after the Aghanims. So some more control for that Morphling.
I mean,
They're probably feeling themselves.
They're feeling it now, PSG.LGD. They know. 40 minutes in, 27k advantage, 25's coming out. You got the grave, you'll always get the hits off.
Got the grave, yeah, that's true.
You'll always get the hits off. I think he's thinking about it. He's still not spending, maybe because he wants both and buyback. With the safety route, get that Manta done and make sure he's got the money. But yeah, he's just 200 gold short. So
Courier.
Should have the. Oh no, that's his Manta.
That's the Manta.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got buyback, but he is going to be short of that Manta style for 3 minutes.
We're going to have to watch Ramses if he's going to be able to get that BKB off before he gets caught. Pasha as well as Roger both playing on the left side there. Ame already pops the God Strength, ready to go.
And then jumping in. Solo's dead. Ravage is out. It's going to catch up to Pasha, who's held at the back. Silence to make sure that Pasha cannot get in. Roger, he's trying to poke from the backsides with the Fisher, but LGD just pushing in, taking the range rack's fortification. It's only going to last so long as they'll wait it out. LGD finish off the entirety of the mid lane of Rax. Ramses is going to look for the jump forward. He's trying for X-Nova, poor old X-Nova, but this time
they gave him the cheese.
They gave him the cheese. They gave him the cheese. X-Nova will be able to stay alive with the boys this time. He's not dying today. This lead just continues to go. And I feel like we've seen VP in this situation quite a few times in the group stage. And game 2 hasn't gone a lot better after game 1's been this rough. A lot of the games in the group stage where VP did lose, it was very one-sided, very stomping this game. For the 20 minutes onwards, it has been challenged in. Ravage catches onto Solo and Ramses. Ramses, he's trying to play his way up back into the Shaker. Will be able to get the 3-man Fisher and jump away. They're kiting up LGD for now. X-Nova steps forward, throws out a Fire Blast. The Greaves to pop. They're back onto their structures. Another tower taken. This push isn't going anywhere. LGD making themselves feel at home inside the base. There's the second round. Also Ramses burns down X-Nova. He's going to get the kill. A beautiful comeback story from the Ogre this game. From dying every team fight to taking out their carry. As the racks are down.
That's got it.
GG, well played. It's a win for LGD. It's a win for Ogre Magi. As VP, can they come back in game 2? I don't know if they can. This has been less than ideal for them to open up on the main stage, but for PSG.LGD in front of the home crowd, this couldn't have gone any better.